Raw talent is tough to come by, difficult to see, and often impossible to look at. But can we conclude that those with raw talent are just ordinary people? Can we compare them to gods? Derek Jeter was a professional baseball player who played shortstop for the New York Yankees and was one of the most popular players of his era. Jeter has a knack for real estate, loves to buy and sell for huge profits, and we'll give you an inside look into his real estate deals and the release of his documentary, The Captain, later in the video. Derek Sanderson Jeter was born in New Jersey on June 26, 1974, New Jersey. While serving in the U.S. Army, his parents met in Germany. When he was 4 years old, his family relocated to Kalamazoo, Michigan, and he began playing minor league baseball there at age 5. Jeter grew up spending summers in New Jersey with his grandparents, and after watching games with them, he became a die-hard fan of the New York Yankees. He garnered multiple trophies for his athletic performances while at Kalamazoo Central High School, including the American Baseball Coaches Association's 1992 High School Player of the Year Award, Gatorade High School Player of the Year in 1992, as well as USA Today's High School Player of the Year in 1993. He was also given a baseball scholarship at the University of Michigan. Jeter was a highly rated contender in the 1992 MLB draft, and when the Yankees, who had the sixth choice, selected him, he decided to turn pro. He agreed to an $800,000 contract with them. Jeter played 4 seasons in minor league baseball from 1992 to 1995, beginning with the Gulf Coast Yankees of the rookie-level Gulf Coast League in Tampa, Florida. He was eventually promoted to the Class A South Atlantic League's Greensboro Hornets, where he played his first full season of professional baseball. Baseball America awarded him the Minor League Player of the Year award when he was there. He also played in the Class A Advanced Florida State League for the Tampa Yankees, the Class AA Eastern League for the Albany Colony Yankees, and the Class AAA International League for the Columbus Clippers. On May 29, 1995, Jeter made his Major League Baseball (MLB) debut when starting Tony Fernandez and infielder Pat Kelly were both injured. He wore uniform number 2 from 1992 to 1994, which Mike Galega most recently wore. He was the first rookie to start at shortstop since Tom Tresh in 1962. He also started on opening day in 1996. Jeter also hit his first MLB home run on that day. He was awarded Rookie of the Year and won the World Series that year. He was a part of World Series winning Yankee teams in 1996, 1998, 1999, 2000, and 2009. In 2014, he completed his final season. On the secondary market, the average ticket price for his final home game on September 25, 2014 was $830. In 162 games, he had an average of 204 hits, 113 runs scored, and 21 stolen bases. He was the 28th player in MLB history to achieve 3,000 hits, and he concluded his career with the 6th most hits in the league's history. He's considered one of the best athletes for his on-field accomplishments and off-field behavior, avoiding serious controversy during his long career. He completed his 20-year career with the New York Yankees and was inducted in his first year of eligibility, and he was inducted into the Hall of Fame in 2020. In addition, the Yankees retired his jersey number 2 in 2017. Derek Jeter made $265 million in baseball salaries alone during his career. He made at least $150 million through sponsorships, bringing his total career earnings to $415 million. He's widely considered to be one of the most famous and well-paid sportsmen in contemporary history. He was chosen as the 8th captain of the club in the team's history in 2003. He was a 14-time All-Star and 5-time winner of the Silver Slugger and Gold Glove trophies. He's the only player to win the All-Star Game MVP award and the World Series MVP award in the same season. He also owns the Yankee record for most hits, surpassing Lou Gehrig's previous mark in 2009. Derek and a group of investors paid $1.2 billion to acquire the Miami Marlins in August 2017. Derek is the firm's CEO and owns 4% of the company. Derek Jeter has a net worth of $200 million. After an injury cut short his season in 2013, Jeter created the Jeter Publishing label with Simon Schuster. It was dubbed the roadmap for post-career by him. In 2014, he founded the PlayersTribune.com, a website that provides daily sports-related material. Jeter has been the CEO and a part owner of the Miami Marlins of Major League Baseball since September 2017. Jeter only has a 4% ownership in the team, with partner Bruce Sherman serving as the majority owner. He is in charge of day-to-day operations. As previously indicated, Derek Jeter got $265 million in salaries and $150 million in endorsements. Jeter signed a 10-year, $189 million contract with the Yankees in 2001. He was paid $5 million for the 1995 season. He made $10 million in 2000. He was making $20 million each season by the time his 10-year contract began to pay off. His highest earning year was 2010, when he made $22.6 million. Derek signed a 3-year, $51 million contract with the Yankees in 2010. He signed a 1-year, $12 million contract for his final MLB season before the 2014 season. Derek Jeter made $30 to $35 million at the pinnacle of his career, including pay and sponsorships. Derek's accomplishments and clean image landed him hefty endorsement deals with Nike, Gatorade, Discover Card, Fleet Bank, Visa, Ford, and XM Satellite Radio. He's regarded as one of the most marketable players in baseball history. He collaborated with Avon on a perfume called Driven, which he also promotes. In 2005, Derek spent $1.2 million on a 4-acre historic property in Greenwood, New York. He then completely restored the property, which has 700 feet of shoreline. Derek's maternal grandfather was born and raised on the land. Derek advertised the home for $14.75 million in 2018. The house is still on the market with a $1.275 million asking price as of this writing. Derek spent $12.72 million for an 88th floor penthouse apartment at Trump World Tower on Manhattan's East Side in 2001. In 2010, he put his flat up for sale for $20 million. He sold his apartment for $15.5 million in October 2012. Derek constructed a 22,000 square foot waterfront house in Tampa, Florida in 2011. Derek purchased 3 sites that had previously been apartments and smaller, modest single-family houses to create a way for the mansion. The total land area of the 3 parcels is 1.26 acres. 7 bedrooms, 9 bathrooms, an entertainment room, a billiard room, a memorabilia room, and 2 3-car garages are among the 2-story estate features. The house was dubbed St. Jetersburg. When Tom Brady arrived in Tampa to play for the Buccaneers, he and his wife Gisele Bündchen rented the house for $75,000 per month before buying it for $17 million. Derek advertised the house for $29 million in September 2020. He sold the house for $22.5 million in May 2021. Derek spent $16.6 million in April 2021 for a 2-acre waterfront undeveloped land in Coral Gables, Florida. There are 325 linear feet of shoreline on the property. The Jeters are currently residing in a separate Coral Gables estate, which he acquired for $6.5 million in 2018. The media have probed Jeter's personal life because of his high-profile status. He had a well-publicized romance with singer Mariah Carey from 1997 to 1998, and he was subsequently dated Vida Guerrera, Joy Enriquez, Jordana Brewster, Jessica Biel, and Minka Kelly, among others. In 2012, he started dating model Hannah Davis, Hannah Jeter, and the two became engaged in 2015. They married in July 2016 and are the parents of 2 children. Hannah Davis is a model and television personality from the United States. She's most known for her appearances in the Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue, including the cover of the 2015 issue. She walked the runways for Victoria's Secret, American Eagle Outfitters, Tommy Hilfiger, and Levi's, among others. Jeter is featured in broadcast commercials for DirecTV as the Genie and in a series of commercials for the same business. From 2015 to 2017, she presented a show called Project Runway Jr. In August 2016, Hannah began using her marital name professionally for the first time. Jeter's on-field accomplishments with the New York Yankees were unsurprising. Until recently, the man in the pinstripes has been a bit of a mystery. Jeter has maintained a guarded relationship with the media throughout his playing career, never allowing them behind the scenes. Jeter, on the other hand, believed it was time to be more transparent as his career came to an end. Spike Lee and Mike Tollin executive produced the documentary series The Captain, which is set to debut on ESPN on July 18, following the completion of the T-Mobile Home Run Derby. The first episode is believed to be detailed with Jeter's background as a biracial child in Kalamazoo, Michigan, as well as the beginnings of his illustrious career. The iconic athlete lived an extraordinary life, earning money in several ways, attaining enormous success, breaking baseball's barriers, and making headlines by being the best at what he does. Check out Baseball Plus for even more amazing baseball videos. See you there.